CLNV could be showing some signs of a deeper upside than we actually could think. Let's go ahead and go over some of those potentials now. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, this is ARCa coming at you with a CLNV technicals, raw price action, and statistical threat of analysis on this Hump Day Wednesday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them can consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay. Let's look at this on the 4-hour chart, okay? Because the 4-hour chart is showing a massive amount of positivity here, okay, you guys. First of all, yes, a very impressive price action today, and I do think this actually flashed momentum into the Bulls side of the court, right? So what you're looking at here, particularly to these purple lines. This is a bullish formation, and this is also called, this formation is called a broadening descending wedge or a descending broadening wedge. Okay, so usually this wedge tends to break out upon the 4th or 5th test of the resistance. Okay, so we can count those resistance touches like that. Hold on, let me get rid of this here. Just like this. Okay, so we have the formation starting with this red candle here at the high of about, let's see, of about 473, right? So this is the beginning of the formation. We have test number 1 right away. Okay, so we also have test number 2 here. Test number 3. Test number 3 usually gives us the biggest capitulation. Okay, so this is the capitulation event. We reaccumulated here, and now the price action is continuing on to the upside. And this particular target that we have here is a chop zone that we've actually used several times as not only price action kind of consolidating within it, but also as resistance and also as support, right? Resistance here, resistance. We're about to use resistance again. It looks like we're on our way to breaking upside of it. Okay, so that's very nice. So what this is indicating is that we're potentially on our way to make a test of, I would say, around the target of, I would say, 419. Okay, so around there, 416 maybe. Okay, we just have to maintain this this positive. We need to maintain delta positive here. Okay, because this is incredible. This is absolutely, ripping some heads. So, and now as far as the head and shoulders formation, in fact, this is still essentially favoring that, right? So, and the reason why I can say that is because if we have that inverse herpy-derpy here, that this is very well the shoulder here. We have that head kind of confirmed here, right? And then there would potentially be, price action continuing on to the upside. Somewhere we can face a little bit of a pullback, validate that not 236 at 323, and then we would actually have the right-hand shoulder, right? So then from that perspective, then we would actually have some top side targets to look at, right? So in this case, I guess we can speculate based on this one, right? But I have a stronger formation with a better outlook, right? So let me just straighten out this line just a little bit here, but that would be to that neckline. The neckline to the top side would actually suggest a target of about 489. Now, that's very curious to me. I'm mentioning this for a reason, okay? That's very curious to me, not only because it's the 2-spot 272 Fibonacci ratio located right at 477, and this suggesting 484. It's not only because of that, but this formation here does have a take profit target per the trading book rules. And that take profit target is located at the genesis of the formation, the broadening descending wedge. And that formation top is located right at this yellow target here at 477. 2-spot 272 rhyming at 477 as well, and the inverse head and shoulders as well. So, geometrically speaking and psychologically speaking, there is a lot of rhyming within that. Now, let's validate the upside, first of all. Okay, so remember that highly manipulated stocks and also stocks that have a lot of sentiment behind it tend to run against the traditional trading rules, right? So that's something that we should kind of keep in mind here, right? So let's go ahead and now look at this, all right? So what we want to see here is potentially Well, literally that. Yeah, we want to see an upside in almost every time frame, suggesting I'm talking about momentum, right? We want to see an upside on momentum on every single time frame so that we can see just how far we can go. So usually I like to see the downside on the 30 minutes so that we can gain entry for a potential long continuation, right? So now let's look at the hourly time frame, right? So the hourly time frame is suggesting an upside as well. Critical volatility, mind you. Okay, so this is incredible. This is finally that there could be some serious volume being traded here on CLNV. It's been flat. It's been kind of flat for some time now. All right, by hourly time frame, let's see what it's got. Upside pivot on the stochastics and critical volatility as well. Great. That's all what we need to see. Okay, now my preferred time frame is the 4 hour. I want the 4 hour to have upside pivots on both the EMA3 and the SMA14 from the stochastic momentum alongside critical volatility with DMI support. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what that is. 4 hour time frame, absolute upside pivot. We are increasing volatility. This is a critical bound, right? So this is it's meant to go into this area here. We have that upside in the RSI. We're printing the first green bar on the MACD with a MACD cross as well, mind you. Okay, stochastic momentum versus money flow index showing its first blue bar, indicating that our dispersion of returns inbound, cash is flowing in. DMI plus is leading the way, meaning that the green line is the bulls, they're leading. And now we have 22% ADX, which is the market trending, right? So this, when it gets to 25%, that's already a good indicating trending market to whoever's leading the way. In this case, the DMI plus being the bulls, they're on top. So, but when we start reaching 30% and up, that's a very strong trending market. So we'll keep an eye on this, okay, you guys? So now let's go to the 6 hour and see what we have. 6 hour time frame, increasing volatility, upside pivot on stochastics, bullish cross upside of the SMA14 on the RSI, MACD cross with the first yellow bar printing on the, with the first green bar printing on that histogram, inbound money, and DMI support. This is at 27%, and the DMI plus just crossed over the bears. Okay, so that's great. Let's look at the 8 hour time frame. Upside pivot, we have increasing volatility. Literally every single metric that we looked at are all kind of the same here. Okay, let's go to the 12 hour. Upside pivot starting. Okay, critical volatility is almost there. We're still trending to the upside, suggesting that there is still incoming volatility. Very important metric to notice here is that we have the first green bar upside of the moving average, so that usually signals traders, right? We're getting the first green bar here on the MACD. We're about to make that cross. We made the cross upside of the SMA14 on the RSI. This is great. Okay, you guys, all of this is indicating a continuation to the upside for multiple days. Okay, so look at this. Daily time frame, upside pivot. We're still increasing in volatility. Very bullish cross upside of the SMA14. The first bar on the MACD, same song. Same song. Okay, you guys, this is incredibly powerful for CLNV, and it could be suggesting a continuation to the upside, like I said, for days to come, right? So, yeah, buy daily, making that MACD cross first bar on the green print here. Upside of the SMA 14, upside on that stochastic momentum, guys, it's looking great. Okay, guys. So I guess manipulation would be the only thing to kind of stop the price action here, right? But we're getting a very massive decrease of bear pressure here on the 3-day time frame, and finally, it looks like we're going to get another shot at crossing upside of the SMA 14 for the first time since February this year. Okay, you guys being literally right there. So this is looking very good for CLNV. Definitely keep your eyes on your prize, right? But always risk what you are willing to lose, and always mind your risk management. Never give back what you've already earned from the markets. Okay, you guys, keep that in line. Don't take the moonshots, right? Trade the ranges, and definitely know that whatever I do show and iterate within these videos is just literally not financial advice. Okay, you guys, it's just for entertainment purposes only. I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well, a very, very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.